Once upon a time in a small village, there lived an old man. He was very old with silver hair and a face full of gentle wrinkles, but his eyes, they were bright and full of kindness. Everyone in the village loved him because he was always happy, even when life was hard. He lived alone in a little house near the big banyan tree. He had no children, and his wife had passed away many years ago, but still he never complained. He would sit under the tree, talk to people, and always smile. In that village, people worked hard. Some were farmers, some were carpenters, and others worked at the small market. Sometimes the rain didn't come and the crops dried up. Sometimes people fell ill and couldn't go to work. Life was not easy, and many villagers were often sad or worried. One day, a young woman named Asha came to him. Asha was crying, her face full of worry. She said, "I don't know what to do. My husband has gone to the city to find work, but he has not sent any money. My children are hungry and I am scared." The old man looked at Asha and smiled softly. "Sit down, my child," he said. "Tell me, what do you think will happen?" Asha wiped her tears and said, "I don't know. I feel like bad things will happen. What if my husband cannot find work? What if he forgets about us?" The old man shook his head gently. "Asha, when we think bad thoughts, we feel worse. But if we think good thoughts, we feel better. And sometimes good things happen." Asha asked, "But how can I think good thoughts when everything is so bad?" He smiled again and said, "Let me tell you a story." Asha looked at him, curious. The old man began, "Once there was a poor man who had nothing. He had no food, no money, no family. He sat by the river, crying. An old woman came to him and asked, 'Why are you crying?' The man said, 'I have nothing. How can I be happy?' The old woman smiled and said, 'You have the river. You have the trees. You have the sun. Look around you. There is beauty and life everywhere. If you think about what you don't have, you will always be sad. But if you think about what you do have, you will find peace.'" The man listened, and slowly he stopped crying. He began to see the good things around him, and from that day, his life began to change. The old man looked at Asha and said, "You see, my dear, the man's life did not change because of magic. It changed because he changed his thinking. When we think positive, our heart feels lighter, and we can face problems better." Asha thought about the story and said, "Will my thinking really change my life?" He smiled gently and said, "Yes. If you wake up every morning and tell yourself, 'Today will be a good day,' you will find the strength to work, to care for your children, and to wait for your husband with hope. But if you only think about what might go wrong, you will feel sad and weak." Asha nodded slowly. "I understand. I will try to think good thoughts from now." "That's the first step, my child," he said. Asha left the old man's house with a lighter heart. Every day she remembered his words. She woke up and said to herself, "Today will be a good day." She worked hard, took care of her children, and prayed for her husband's return. After a few weeks, Asha received a letter from her husband. He had found a job in the city and was sending money back home. Asha was overjoyed. She ran to the old man's house to share the news. The old man smiled and nodded. "You see, my dear, when we think positive, we invite good things into our life. Problems will always come, but if we face them with a hopeful heart, we can overcome them." Soon other villagers began to hear about the old man's wise words. Many people came to him and shared their problems. The old man gave the same advice. Think good thoughts and good will come. The villagers loved him even more because his words had changed their lives. He had taught them the power of positive thinking,